In general, I think, and in this area, well, a couple things. One is to mainly be very supportive of programs that are trying to help these young people, and two, supporting funding for these programs. At least in this city, there's not a lot of programming specifically targeting this youth, this population of youth, but they're a real high-risk group. I think another thing people can do is just really get the word out that this is a real serious issue, and part of it, my own feeling is the pressure to come out. You know, we're telling people to come out, but then we're not willing to back up young people. I don't think we should be pressuring young people to come out, number one. But number two, I think that if we were going to be, you know, expecting people to come out, then we need to be there to support them if they do come out, and the family reacts in a way that they end up on the street.
I think that a lot of it involves education. You know, like what you're doing. You're making a video to show to people that this is a reality. That a lot of straight people and a lot of queer people don't realize the reality of like homelessness and how it's rampant in queer youth. And so that's one way that's really good, is to educate, and another way is to support queer youth agencies, like through, you know, all kinds of ways. Just give them like community support and be advocates for queer youth. These youth don't deserve to be on the streets, and they don't deserve to be hassled by people and by drug pushers. And it's really important that we get a queer youth shelter because they need some place to go.
When we talk a lot about shelters, it's like everyone says, you know, wonderful, great idea, but no one wants it to put it in their neighborhood.
No,
you know?
They don't want it in their neighborhood.
And so where would it end up? Most likely in the Tenderloin, which is like, it's a compact, you know, kind of like place where like it kind of gives out that negative feeling, because, you know, what happens is they just bunch it up, and therefore it's no longer safe. I mean, it's like, just walk around that area. You can't expect, well, I'm not gonna like make my youth go over there without, you know, falling prey to a lot of like the drugs there, which is a lot of temptation for them. And by the way, a chance, just, they are so talented. You wouldn't, at first, even I did it at times. When you look at a lot of people, you're going, they could never do this. But you'll find that give them the chance, give them the benefit of the doubt, and they'll become your best advocates. Like your best worker, your best of anything.
My plans for the future, well, currently I'm working at an agency like Lyric that's called Co-op. It's Community United Against Violence, and I'm basically an intern there, but I have a 2-term internship, so it's kind of like, it's a really cool job. I'm loving it.
My like real love is in the clubs and stuff like that, and so that's where right now that's where my part-time job is at, working at Faith on Thursday nights and stuff like that. That's where my heart's at, either DJ or dancing or something like that, but working into the club.
One of these days, before this life ends, and so and everything, and before my soul leaves this body, I want to get a place to stay, and possibly open up my own coffee shop, and get my PhD in theology. And get into a better situation, get into a better situation, financially and socially.
Just to do my passions and to be free and to be just one with myself. If you can be peace here, then you can take anything. Boy, I've taken a lot of crap.
Well, right now I feel like I'm finally coming into my own as an artist, and that, you know, at least amongst my peers and amongst maybe a few of the people that aren't actually counselors to me but know me, you know, and be recognized for having some talent. And not that, but I've gotten a couple of recommendations to magazines that, you know, I want to pursue. But, you know, most of all right now I just want to get my boyfriend here and you know, settle down, get a legitimate job and everything. Take care of myself.
Watery air floats ambient and ascending, gracefully faking foreplay with the sky. She tickles the wind with careful, condescending carpets of smooth bubbles. They continue free regardless of our vision, much like we do after we exhale for the very last time.
I just want to give the phone number out for Lyrics Talk line. It's 1-800-246-PRIDE, and that's our California line, and you can call anywhere from California. It's toll free.